Welcome to lionsofl35l.com tutorial. This is our first tutorial, and today we're mainly going to talk about logging into the website. So if you are wanting to add information to the website, whether it be a newsletter, an event, pictures, anything where you're needing to add something to the website, the first thing you'll need to do is log in. But before we discuss that, since this is the very first video, I'd like to talk about some of the basics of getting to the website first. So here on my desktop, you can see I have Mozilla Firefox, I have Internet Explorer, and I have Google Chrome. These are just some web browsers that you can use to log into the site. If you're working on a Mac computer, there would be another one called Safari, and it's really whichever browser you prefer to use to log in. You may also use Opera or another web browser. But we're going to go ahead and open up Firefox here. Now when your browser opens up, it may not open up to Google specifically. It may open up to something else. That really doesn't matter. The first thing we'll need to do is type in the web address of the website. You have to type this address in the address bar. The address bar is usually up in the upper left-hand corner, as you see up here with the google.com. Some browsers have more than one place that you can type up at the top. They also have search bars like the one over here to the right. You want to make sure that you type this address in the actual address bar, and you may see something already in there that starts with HTTP. The first thing you need to do is go ahead and remove everything that's in here. So if you click in here once and hit your backspace button, it'll remove everything that's in there. And then this is what you need to type to get to the Lions website: www.lionsofl35l.com. Sometimes you don't need to include the www at the beginning, and you may also be able to capitalize some of the letters, but it's preferred that you do everything lowercase and include that www at the beginning to make sure that it does pull up the website. So once we hit enter here, it's going to go ahead and pull up our website. Alright, so let's go ahead and log into the website. If you look over at the right hand side towards the bottom, there's a button that says login, or some text that says login. Go ahead and click on that. So it's going to ask you for your username and password to log in. This would have been emailed to the officers of your club. So if you're unsure of the username and password to log in, you'll need to contact one of those officers. So I'm going to go ahead and log in here. When you go to type in the password is case sensitive. So if there are uppercase letters in your password, you need to use uppercase. And there will not be any spaces at all in the password. If you want to, you can click on Remember Me so that the next time you go to the web page, you won't have to log in again. Once you have this information in here, just click Login. Once you're logged in properly, you will see this page here. This is known as the dashboard, and you'll be using this quite a bit if you're adding information to the website. There are items on the left-hand side of the screen, and we'll go over these in future tutorials. But at this point, you're logged in and ready to start working. There is one tip, one thing you want to do after you've logged in if you've never done it yet. You'll only have to do this once, but there are a couple things you need to do. So next, over on the left-hand side, look for an option that says Profile and click on it. This is your profile page here that has a lot of different choices, preferences. If you scroll down towards the bottom, the two things you may want to consider changing is first the password. If you're having a hard time remembering the password that was assigned, you can go ahead and change it here. It will also tell you down here the tips of how long the password needs to be and other prerequisites for it. It will also tell you as you're typing in the password if it's a good password or not. You can get weak, medium, strong passwords, and it'll show that down there. Another option you may want to consider is changing the email address to your email address. If you are the main user of this account for your club, it would be good to put in your email address here. In case you ever forget your password, we can email you instructions on how to get that password changed so that you can log back into the account. So once you've changed the email, put in your new password, and you have to type in the password a second time here. If you scroll down to the bottom and click on Update Profile, that will update the information. And that's really all there is for this tutorial on logging in and changing your password and adding an email address.